Welcome to this video about the benefits of running. Watch to the end. Be sure to subscribe for more informative videos like this one. 1. Running adds years to your life and life to your years. Several studies have shown that running increases lifespan. This has led to the often repeated observation: if exercise were a pill, it would be the most popular pill in the world. Worth noting, it would also be the least expensive, with little to no cost. A 2018 meta-analysis of research on running and longevity found that runners have about a 25 to 30% lower rate of all-cause mortality on follow-up than non-runners. It concluded, any amount of running, even once a week, is better than no running. A recent research at Ball State University found that a group of 75-year-old lifetime runners and bicyclists, who had been exercising for 50 years, had biological profiles closer to 25-year-old graduate students than to their non-exercising 75-year-old peers. 2. Running helps you sleep better. Increased cardiovascular activity can increase serotonin, a chemical that is part of the body's sleep and wake cycle. Therefore, may make a person fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. 3. Running can improve your knees and back. This is one running benefit that many find difficult to believe. They reason that running is an impact sport, which must be bad on the joints. A study that compared 675 marathon runners with non-active controls concluded, in our cohort, the arthritis rate of active marathoners was below that of the general U.S. population. Even ultramarathoners seem to fare simply fine. When researchers looked at the knees of runners who had just completed a multi-day, 2,700-mile run across Europe, they found that the extreme running burden seemed not to have a relevant negative influence on the knee joint tissues. In a study of 44 first-time marathon runners, 17 men and 27 women, researchers noted that post-marathon, the knees of novice runners achieved sustained improvement, for at least 6 months post-marathon, in the condition of their bone marrow and articular cartilage. Same goes for the lower back. 4. Running helps you lose weight and keep it off. Because it involves continuously moving your entire body weight, running burns more calories than most other activities. And you don't have to run fast to achieve max burn. You get almost as much from running slow, but it takes twice as long. Losing weight isn't difficult, it's keeping the weight off that's incredibly hard. Study after study has shown that individuals can lose significant amounts of weight for about 6 months. After that, unfortunately, the weight creeps back. Usually, it has all returned, and sometimes even more, after another 6 to 18 months. Running daily or at least weekly will keep weight off. 5. Running improves your immunity. In a 2019 paper, Niemann and Laurel M. Wentz summarized the compelling link between physical activity and the body's defense system. Among advice on intensity levels and diet, they report evidence that running can improve the body's surveillance against disease, lower inflammation, enhance gut microbiota composition, reduce risk of upper respiratory infections and influenza, and improve antibody response. 6. Running improves cognitive function and reduces cognitive decline and Alzheimer's. This is the newest and most unexpected area of health benefits produced by running, but it makes complete sense. Running raises heart rate and blood flow. That includes oxygen-rich blood being pushed to the brain. One meta-analysis revealed that running improves brain health by stimulating the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. This protein encourages the growth and survival of neurons in the brain. Another study showed that high fitness improves total brain volume, including gray matter. Even if you don't begin running until midlife or later, you gain protection from the kinds of brain plaques linked to cognitive decline and Alzheimer's. 7. Running reduces risk of many cancers. In 2016, the Journal of the American Medical Association published a remarkable, original investigation into the exercise habits and cancer incidence of 1.44 million American and European adults. The authors concluded that high-fitness exercisers, such as runners, had a lower risk for developing 26 different kinds of cancer than low and non-exercisers. The benefits could not be traced to either non-smoking or low body weight, two known cancer protectors. In addition, running is also helpful if you unfortunately do develop cancer. In that case, regular exercise lowers side effects from the difficult treatments while supporting you physically and emotionally. It also reduces mortality from the cancer and decreases the likelihood that you develop another type of cancer. 8. Running improves mental health and reduces depression. Many runners take up the sport to improve their physical fitness. After a short time, these new runners often give a different answer to the "Why do you run?" question. That answer, "Because it makes me feel better." They're talking about emotions, mood, mental energy, fewer blue days, and the like. The evidence for this effect is overwhelming. A 2016 meta-analysis of exercise and depression reached these conclusions, among other positive outcomes. 1. Exercise is an effective treatment for depression. 2. Exercise is as effective as psychotherapy and prescription meds. And 3. Exercise may serve as an alternative to costly and often hard to find, schedule medical treatments. 9. Running improves glucose regulation and lowers risk of diabetes and pre-diabetes. High blood glucose levels, often leading to diabetes, are a major side effect of the obesity-overweight epidemic in the Western world. They also threaten to shorten healthy lifespans and to overwhelm the public health system. Running and other vigorous exercise can substantially improve this grim outlook. According to the American Diabetes Association, exercise can 1. Prevent or reduce type 2 diabetes, caused, typically, by poor lifestyle, and 2. Benefit those with type 1 diabetes, largely caused by genetics. It can also prevent those with pre-diabetes from developing full-fledged type 2 diabetes. The most recent report on runners and diabetes risk was published in late 2019. It followed more than 19,000 adults for more than 6 years, and compared rates of diabetes in runners versus non-runners. Result: the runners had a 72% lower rate of diabetes development. The researchers concluded, participating in leisure time running is associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes in adults. 10. Running lowers your blood pressure. In 2016, a World Health Index called the Global Burden of Disease published results of its investigation into a mind-boggling 388 different health risks, and the effect each of them has on our well-being. It found that the number one risk, by a large margin, was high blood pressure. Even more so than cigarette smoking. Running and other moderate exercise is a proven, non-drug-related way to lower blood pressure. A 2019 meta-analysis looked at results from 391 randomized controlled trials, and confirmed modest but consistent reductions in SBP in many studied exercise interventions across all populations. The same paper reported that the systolic blood pressure lowering effect of exercise among hypertensive populations appears similar to that of commonly used medications. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more informative videos like this one. See you in the next video.